So what is up, we are there. Okay, so let's get started to the introduction of SketchUp Pro tools. So first we have mentioned select tool. So selecting a tool is like if you draw any layer like this rectangle layer, you can select it from this select tool. Now this layer is selected. The selected layer looks like dotted lines, dotted. Okay, so this is the select tool, so we can delete the layer. Okay, now we can use eraser tool. So eraser tool, what actually does is like erase the part of anything, like erase the layer or erase the line. So let's have a look how it works. So I draw a rectangle and I want that this part, layer part, should be erased. So I will take the eraser tool and erase that part. See, it's erased. Okay, so erasing line. Okay, so this line is erased and it's gone. Okay, you can erase this line also, lines. Okay, so this is how eraser works. So moving towards the next tool works like pencil. You can, from this tool you can draw lines, like I'll draw a triangle from this. Okay, so from here to here, so the triangle is drawn. Okay, so this tool is used to make lines. From lines you can make different types of shapes, anything shape you want. Okay, so selecting the whole object and deleting that. Okay, moving towards the next tool is arcs. Like you can draw many types of arcs, like I want to draw this type from here. Okay, draw that arc. You want to draw a pie or pizza type object, you can draw from here. Okay, drawing the lines, actually it gives you suggestions where the center is. Okay, so this I draw game, I thought pixels में जो game था वो. Okay, so this type of object. Okay, so we have drawn arcs from this. Okay, looks great. You can use many types of arcs, like there's a 2-point arc, 3-point arc, pie. You can, it depends on the calculation you want. Okay, so you want some precise object, so you should use 2-point arc, 3-point arc, pie. Okay, so we should delete that layer. Moving towards the next tool is a different types of shapes. As you know, a 3D model is designed from different types of shapes. You can make any object using a simple shape, like you can make a cube with a rectangle. So let's take a rectangle and draw a square. Okay, so this is a square and let's extrude it. Extrude will tell you after some time. Okay, so I have made a cube from this. You can see, looks great. Okay, and you have different types of shape: rotated rectangle, circle, polygons, and many more. Okay, so let's draw a circle. So here's a circle. Okay, I have drawn it in the first face and let's extrude it. Looks like a nut bolt. Okay, so this looks pretty great. So this is some simple tools you can use. Okay, so delete that object, don't need it. Okay, there are different types of shapes, like, oh, so next tool is extrude, the push and pull tool. This is nothing, like you have drawn a thing. This is a 2D thing. You can see 3D, but this is a 2D thing. So from to extrude it to Z axis, you want to extrude, okay, this, just click and extrude it, okay, this time. Okay, so looks great. You can extrude it from anywhere, like any layer. Extrude it from here, okay, this looks, extrude it from here, here, anywhere, okay. And by scrolling the mouse wheel, you can zoom in and zoom out the object's view. Okay, so let's use the second tool, that is offset. So I just want this layer offset should be decreased. Okay, so I have decreased the offset, and there's a small rectangle made in the first face of this rectangle 3D. Okay, so you can use like let me draw an arc. Okay, from here I will draw an arc like from this, and I wanted to extend it, so clicking on the arc and then yes, okay, as you can see this gets extended. Okay, so this offset, this is the offset tool. And moving towards the next tool is move. Move is nothing like you want to displace any object. So you want to displace any object, like I want to displace this rectangle, so I can move it to anywhere, like any axis, 3D, X, Y, Z, any axis, like I want X. Okay, so it's displaced. You can displace almost anything in lines, layers, objects. Just click on that and displace. Okay, the thing is, like you have to displace according to the axis, like you want down axis Z, so you can go to Z axis. You want X, then you should select X axis. There are certain axes that is colored, like X is of red color, Y is of green, and Z is for blue. Okay, so this is, and let's test the rotation tool. So first delete that part. Okay, so this is our main object, so I want to rotate it. So click on the face, click on the red axis, and then you can rotate it to any degrees you want. Okay, so I want to rotate it to 90 degrees, so it's rotated to 90 degrees, you can see here. Okay, so is great. Okay, and you want to scale. The next tool is of scaling. Scale, you want to select this layer and use this uniform scaling. Yes, so select the layer and scale it. Let's convert it to a something 3D type. Let's extrude it something. Okay, and we should scale it now like this. You can scale almost everything, layer, line, layers, mainly objects we can scale, like this 3D object you can scale. Okay, so almost 50-60% tools are almost completed. So moving towards the next tool. Next tool, it what does, it's like it colors the layer, like you want your model to look like different colors, like you are making a house. So in a house there are many colors, like brown. You paint some walls like for different colors, textures, you can use them. Like I want color gray, I like it. Okay, so this is gray colored. Okay, I have colored the layer gray and it's looking nice. You have to color every single layer, like you cannot color whole object with same color. You have to color layer differently, like this. Okay, here you can color. Okay, so now it's colored fully. Some parts are left. Okay, we have colored. Okay, so these are the colors we can use. I want dark gray. And going to the textures, we have many: asphalt and concrete, brick cladding, carpet, glass and mirrors, landscaping, metal. Like I want metallic look, so I can use aluminium type. You can see the texture, it's like aluminium, a little bit shiny. And let's try this one. Looks nice but not that good. Metal rushed. There are many textures you can use. There are various given: wooden, window covering, water, tile, synthetic surfaces, stone, roofing, patterns, and some many more. Looks great. Okay, so these are the tools. Orbit tool, what it does is like first I will change color. Gray, dark gray. Okay, so what orbit tool does is like it changes the view. Like I'm facing it front, I'm seeing it from front side, and I want back side, so flip that. From orbit tool you can flip that, change the views like this: left, right, and back side, upside. You can almost scroll to see it closely. Okay, so this is the orbit tool, and I want this to be replaced, shifted to here, so I can use hand tool. This is a pen tool. Pen tool is used to pen. Like I want to shift it here and draw another model here. Okay, so zoom tool, you don't have to use it, like you have to click zoom. You can do it from scrolling the mouse wheel. Okay, so that's not used more. So this, okay, using the orbit tool. There are some predefined views, like you want to see it from here, from top, from front, from right, from back, from left. There are many views you can see. These are predefined, you can use it anywhere. Okay, so you want some 3D text, so go to tools and 3D text and write whatever you want.